Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fish Off the Pitch. I'm your host Terry Kelly. With me as always, head coach Jeremy Fishbein. Coach, how you doing today?
Doing all right. You kind of threw me for a loop today. I think the last three episodes we played on Sunday, so Monday was off. Could get dressed, bring all my
Set's a little bare.
it's a virtual set, but we got to play with this today. The rolling take 8, which was good, but I think I've adjusted to the virtual set, ready to roll.
You like it? Come full circle now?
I'm not going to say I came full circle, but it's getting there. Let's get her going.
All right, last week, a little disappointing loss in the Conference USA opening road trip to South Carolina. What were your takes on it?
It was tough. After we have 5 wins in a row, it was a real tough dose of reality. It was an interesting game. We gave up an early goal, kind of against a run of play right at the beginning, first 3 minutes. And that was a tough one to swallow. But I thought at that point we really got a hold of the game. We played quite well. Saw a lot of the ball, created some good chances. What it allowed South Carolina getting that early goal, it allowed them to even play a little bit more defensive, draw their lines even a little bit deeper. So it made it challenging. But I thought we played really well, outside of taking chances. And we tied it up, 5 minutes left, drew a penalty, Chris Weeham put it away. So we went into overtime 1-1 and felt good about it. And it was one of those fluky things which happens only a couple times in a coach's or a player's career, in that our goalkeeper, I don't know what happened, just took his eye off a simple thing, and it was a fluke. It won't happen ever again. I sure hope not. But it was a tough one to lose in overtime. And South Carolina is a good team, and they're tough at home. But our challenge is to learn from it. Otherwise, it's an awful loss. But if you use it as a learning tool and you don't get complacent with a string of victories, I think it proves to be a really good thing. But like I said, we got to learn from it. We get the opportunity to get back on the field Wednesday night against San Francisco, and that's going to be a good test for us. The guys responded really well today, so I'm excited. It's a great team, and they care so much. It's painful just to see how hard they take a loss. Mm-hmm. And losing's part of the game, unfortunately. As fun as victories are, and you grow used to it, you never get used to losing. At least you sure hope not. But like I said, good experience. It's up to us where we move on from here. And for me, it was an interesting weekend because we played Friday night, and the team flew out at noon on Saturday, but I got a 6 a.m. flight. I wanted to get back. There was a former player, James Urbany, who got married on Saturday. So it was a long travel day Saturday, which I still really haven't recovered. I think I got about 2 hours sleep after that game. But it was a wonderful wedding, and it was you realize why you do this job when you can impact people's lives, and you also get to see how important this college soccer experience is. A lot of his former teammates were there, and just how big of a role being a member of Lobos soccer was to James and hopefully to all our players. So that was a great experience getting to go to his wedding. And like I said, the guys were really good at practice today. So we're excited to get back on the field Wednesday night against University of San Francisco in a non-conference game. And then we get University of Kentucky, who's 2-0 in the conference. We get them on Sunday here. So a lot to look forward to.
You always talk about whenever you get questions about rankings and that sort of thing, you always say, that doesn't mean anything. Today, the first NCAA RPI came out. Mm-hmm. We're number 15 in the country. So that puts us in a good spot right now going forward, don't you think?
Well, 14 guys ahead of us, so I'd rather be in those spots. But, it's just, it's 8 games in out of 17. So I think it's just too early to say. It's a good spot. We have the opportunity to move up or to move down because we got great opponents ahead of us. and I think you just excited for your next one, and know that there's room to grow as a team, and we've been pretty good so far. 5-2-1 with a young team with a great schedule. I think it's all pluses, and see where we are next week.
Okay. We have another special guest today, Sam Gleadle, sophomore forward midfielder. You want to talk about him a little, or you want to just pull him out here?
Talk a little bit about Sam. Sam really started the season on fire, and then in the preseason, and then he had a real bad ankle sprain. So he's just now kind of finding his form, and I think the second half of the season he's going to really make an impact. And like I said, it's just been a bit of a process with an ankle sprain. You never really get over it for a while. It's kind of a thing, a little nagging thing. But Sam's a tremendous player. He played a lot for us last year as a true freshman, and he's just really matured. And like I said, I think he's just going to keep finding his form here now the second half of the season. So, yeah, why don't we bring Sam on?
Okay, we'll be right back with Sam.
All right. Take 10, Sam Gleadle from Chichester, England, rolling. Now, what is it? Chichester or Chichester? How do you pronounce it?
It's Chichester.
So they're both wrong. Chichester.
Chichester.
Chichester. Right? Okay. So, but you've been living in Phoenix. We had this discussion last year. So you're kind of English, kind of Arizonian, or are you more English?
I like to be more English, but...
How old were you when you moved to the United States?
I was 9, pretty much 9.
And what are you, 19 now?
Yeah.
So you've lived here more than half of your life?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess your parents would definitely say you're English. They're pretty English, aren't they, your parents?
Yeah.
They're always drinking tea, and they drive on the wrong side of the road, which is a little bit dangerous, isn't it? Well, like I said earlier, you were playing incredibly well. I thought in the preseason, and this ankle was a little bit of a setback, but it seems like you're healthy, you're confident. What are your thoughts on things?
Yeah, no, it was definitely a big setback. Playing with a soul in the summer and playing a lot of games, I felt like my form was really good. And yeah, the ankle put me back, but I'm almost 100% now, and I'm feeling good, and I'm really excited for the rest of the season, so it'll be a good one.
Yeah, what about our physio, Keith Cross? That guy works hard, huh?
Yeah, no, he's definitely helped a lot, so I owe Keith one.
Yeah, the staff here is unreal, huh? Just in terms of the care and the time they put in terms of, our trainers, the entire medical staff, it's pretty fantastic. But yeah, I don't think you've missed a beat. The fitness seems good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're hitting the ball as well as you did, but hopefully you find the net Wednesday night, huh?
Yeah.
So what do you think, just in terms of the season, just emotionally? I mean, you guys are so built on winning. What's that like? I mean, I know I took the loss pretty hard. How is it as a player?
Yeah, it was hard, but it's a good thing we're so close. We build each other back up. We know we have another game Wednesday, another game Sunday, both big games. And coming off a loss, a win is even more important. Yeah. So I think, as you said today, we were good in training. So I think all the boys are ready to go. So
yeah, it's pretty fantastic. I mean, there's just so much competition within the team. The practices are good, man. There's just a lot of good players. It's hard to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good test on Wednesday. I'm real excited to see everybody's reaction.
Yeah.
And I know you're going to be ready. So it's good. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything else you wanted to bring up?
No, I mean, that's it.
Nothing?
No.
Man, I feel like we're a little bit off today. No props, nothing too exciting. But, yeah, it's probably a good lesson for all of us.
Yeah.
Winning, losing, you got to be consistent. I'll bring more stuff next week. I didn't bring any pictures, man. My older daughter, who's a freshman in high school, went to homecoming on Saturday night. That was pretty scary that she was in homecoming. But life of a coach, a lot of things, a balancing act. But thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Glad you're doing well.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see you tomorrow morning at practice. And everybody can see you on the field Wednesday night.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to hit this. Out of here. Back at it. Had a little technical difficulty. Looked like one of these lights was going to fall down and hit me, but I think we're safe. Luckily, Steve Williams did some troubleshooting, and I think we're safe.
For the time being.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to say to Sam. You know, it's just been tough watching him come back from that ankle, man, because you know, Sam can fly, and his wings were clipped a little bit there for a couple weeks, but like I said, I think he's really coming back to form. What a good kid.
And hopefully just continues to get stronger as the season goes on. And
yeah, his accent keeps getting weaker, though. It's interesting with Sam that, well, he's got a serious girlfriend now, but prior to having a girlfriend, he had a really strong English accent when he was around girls. But, you know, I don't know, maybe it's just some nervous thing. I don't know what to do.
I'm sure his parents probably say he has an American accent.
His parents, man, they're really English. You know, it's the dad wears like a night suit around, like an English, like he dresses in English period outfits all the time.
Really?
And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And the mom drinks tea all the time, and like real proper, like with a coaster. Everywhere she goes, she's got a teacup, and they drive on the wrong side of the street.
That's pretty dangerous.
Well, that's how the Gleadles roll. But you can get away with that in Arizona.
I guess so. So San Francisco on Wednesday, and then Kentucky on Sunday. So 2 big games coming up this week.
Yeah. Now I'm excited. You know, you're always looking forward to seeing how a team reacts, and we've always come back pretty strong. And like I said, training today was quite good. The guys are in a good place. It's good to be at home. It's going to be a nice night, and I'm excited. You know, it's just killing time until kickoff, so it'll be good. Hopefully we're back here next week and smiling and good spirits with, you know, rebuild this set.
You play on Sunday, so no training Monday morning, so you should have some time to properly dress up.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, one game at a time.
One game at a time.
Take care of business Wednesday, and we'll assess the situation then. But thanks a lot. Thanks, Sam, and we'll see you next week. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Here, let me do it. Let me see the thing. All right, we ready? Where do we do it? Right here?
Right there.
Rolling. Should we hit it again? Fish off the pitch, take 3. Rolling. Fish off the pitch, take 4 or 5. I'm not sure. It's been a lot of takes. Rolling. Where in England are you from again? Gloucester or something? How do you pronounce it? Chichester. Now, do I get to slap this when we bring a guest, or is that just at the beginning? I'm not sure, but I'm going to do it again.